So we've been sharing a lot of information and images from Midjourney since we were last together. And we have also added a new streaming partner called Kick. K-I-C-K. Now what, you may ask, is Kick? Well, I'll show it to you. It's just another streaming platform like Twitch, and this is us live and in person on what appears to be Kick. I'm trying to see if it's if the closed captions are working. For some reason, I really can't tell. We should make this bigger. Oh, it's a little bigger. Send a message, start a conversation. So this is Kick. So it's like Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, all the others. It's another streaming service. Now, what is Kick? Now, this is starting to make me a little dizzy. We should send ourselves a message, a chat message. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. This is our first broadcast on, what is this? Kick. Sorry. Boom. And then I guess you send this, and this does not work with our current setup with a restream because it's brand new. But I guess that's what it looks like. Boles TV, hey chat. And then this keeps telling me my pages have nothing on it. So what am I supposed to put in? What does it want from me? Panel title? Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to do that now. Okay, we'll fix that later. I don't even know what a panel is. We don't know much about them, but they're sure they're great. Okay, thank you. So this is where it gets really interesting about Kick. It appears there are several major streamers. We're currently on Twitch, like Lang Buddha and Hikaru Nakamura. And they are slowly moving away from Twitch over to Kick. And they do it rather deceptively. Like Lang Buddha says, he's has health problems, health issues, had brain surgery for seizures. That's all true. But he says, we can only stream for 4 hours a day. So he streams, for 4 hours a day on Twitch. Then he takes about a half-hour break, an hour break, and then magically he's on for another, 2, 3, 4 hours on Kick. Now, if you are one of his 8,000 subscribers, you would think, now, wait a minute here, Buddha. I'm paying you $5 a month to watch you on Twitch, and of the 8 hours you're streaming today, despite your illness, you're only giving me 4 hours, and you're giving the other 4 hours away for free on Kick. Now, how is that fair, Mr. Buddha, when you used to do a full 8 hours right here? It's a good question. And the same thing for Hikaru Nakamura, who has 10,000 subscribers at $5 a pop. Right? Do the math. Now, Twitch recently changed its terms of service where streamers, the big streamers, not this kind of streamer, would get a 70% cut of subscriptions and other items. And Twitch would take 30%. And then recently, Twitch decided we need more money, so we're changing the ratio from 70-30 to 50-50, which to me seems fair. Whenever I do collaborations with people, I always say, let's do 50-50. And usually if you're working with a more experienced person, they want a bigger cut. And now that I'm old and I'm the more experienced person, I don't feel right saying, look, I'm older, I have more experience, so I get 70, you get 30. I don't know how you can do that in good consciousness, with a good conscience, because it immediately creates tension. Where I should be doing 70% of the work and my collaborator should be doing 30. Well, that doesn't sound fair. If it's a collaboration, it should be 50-50, fair, equal across the board. But I can understand if you're Buddha, or if you're Hikaru Nakamura, you don't want to give back 20% of the money that you've been earning since you've been streaming for 5 years. So it looks like what they're doing is Buddha is slowly moving from Twitch to Kick, and Hikaru is moving mainly to Kick. And once in a while, when he's on doing, like Tilted Tuesday, Titled Tuesday, on chess.com, he'll go back to Twitch, stream that, and then leave, and then go back to Kick. Now, why is this happening? Well, there's that 50-50, 70-30 split thing. And then it gets even more interesting because for a while, there were gambling streams on Twitch. And a lot of kids watch Twitch, and a lot of the big streamers were getting paid big money from casinos to play these virtual games on their live streams. And the kids would watch and find ways to sign up, even though they're too young. And the way that they got these big streamers to gamble on their live streams was to say, we'll give you a cut of every dollar spent. Now, if you gamble anything, the house always wins in the end. So what these major streamers are doing is selling out to the gambling community and making a profit on the losses of their viewers, many of whom were young and inexperienced in the ways of gambling, which is very addictive. I don't gamble at all on anything because my life as a writer and a performer has a gamble every day. Every day. You're on the edge of your seat. Am I going to win or am I going to lose? It's enough. I don't need other excitement in my life. So Twitch clamped down on the gambling because Twitch is owned by Amazon. And they said, look, we have young viewers. We're not getting a cut of the gambling money that you're getting. And oh, by the way, you know how it was 70-30 and now 50-50? When you do sponsorship deals, like with gambling casinos or food delivery services or a computer company or a VPN company, we want half of that as well. And that's turned off and angered a lot of the mainstream Twitch streamers. So that's where it gets really interesting, because once Twitch said no more gambling, or as XQC calls it, gamba, after that was sort of, I guess, outlawed, a lot of money was at stake, and a lot of the big streamers who had kind of changed all their streams from chatting with people and playing games to just gambling got very angry. They said, look, you're taking half my money, you want half my endorsement deals, and why should I stay here? So I guess what happened is one of the big streamers who had a lot of big gambling casinos behind him decided to go out and start this competing streaming service called Kick. And as I understand it, there's a lot of money behind Kick. It's in beta, as we saw when we took a look at our screen. And they want to bring over, steal, coerce, bribe, pay off as many big name streamers from Twitch and probably other places, Facebook, YouTube, as they can, and bring them over to Kick so they stream part-time or exclusively on Kick. And, the rumors you hear are the big streamers were paid a lot of money up front to, leave behind their $25,000 a month payments from Twitch because they're getting more on Kick because it's all gambling money. So if you want gambling shows, and I guess some people say like soft porn, all that is fair game on Kick. And you can't do any of that really on Twitch. So when you see your favorite streamers leave Twitch and go to Kick, And right now, I don't believe Kick has advertising, doesn't have subscriptions. You can just watch and watch and watch. So you think, well, how is that possible? Where is the money coming from? How are the streamers getting paid for their time? And then you hear, oh, it's the gambling community that's behind the whole system. Then you start to understand that these people fully or partially sold their soul to the gambling community. And it's a little disappointing. Well, why are you on Kick? Well, I'm on Kick because it's getting more popular. But they're not paying me anything, and I'm not paying anybody anything, and as you can see, chat doesn't even work yet for Kick. So it's interesting that Hikaru moved from Twitch to Kick, because Hikaru got his start on Twitch. He's their biggest chess streamer around. Buddha is very popular on Twitch. And it hurts a little bit when, you see him interacting on Twitch, watching on Twitch, a different streamer, and Buddha shows up, and it's like, where did you come from? You're not streaming live. Oh, you're streaming on Kick. That's what's going on. So that's my rant about Kick, and here I am streaming on Kick. So take it as you wish and as you will. But there's no gamba here, my dear friend. Now we're going to talk a little bit about scams. Today's Human Me podcast that is broadcast is about the Uber street scam that was played against my beautiful, lovely wife, Janet Marie Sweetheart. And you can listen to it at humanmeme.com. That's HUMANMEME.com. Not Mimi, not May, but meme.